So I still have this box of the white Type 2 silicone I picked up on sale, and it's already expired. Oh boy, this is got a really good deal on though, but used by 1118. So this was 2 winters ago. I picked up on sale, and I've been really wanting to. I've already have posted at least on Facebook. I forget if I made a video regarding on YouTube. Made the stone tile molds so I could stamp surface textures with the 12 by 12 silicone, Type 2 silicone molds, and that actually worked kind of decent. The other project I thought that would be interesting to try the Type 2 silicone with is restoring old tires, mainly the garden tractor or the lawn tractors, mainly the garden tractor. And not only restoring, I was wondering if I could add extra plies in a cost-effective way. Oh, I've got a bunch of these, and you can buy these new for like $1 or $2. And you might be able to find them, even a better deal. What I did, these are Kevlar arm sleeves for shielding your arms, basically with welding or cutting or whatever, protection you'd use them for. I cut the top off because they're sewn, and I'm saving these tops because I'll blend those up so I have just fibers, and I'll mix those in, probably not as a paste with the silicone. That's probably a go in with the latex for the other tires that I don't have to do such either extreme repair work, potential repair, we'll see, or I think more likely it'll work as increasing the ply or potential ply increasing really dirt cheap, if you have the time at least. The other idea is with plastic dip. I have some old that's thickening up. I don't really want to, but I might try, see how this works with it. Kevlar. I have used little fingertips I made on some cheap Hardy, I think they're called Hardy gloves from Harbor Freight. Those actually worked really well with this material, as long as you're thick enough. I think if it's like the plastic dip was too thin and got inside the glove, then it'd rub. And I saw that on a YouTube video with it was Nighthawk in the Light and one other gentleman who they did the toed, like socks that have toes, and then they dipped or coated those to make like shoes basically, or slippers, something like that. And I noticed there's a comment there where it's kind of rubbing off on the inside, so I kind of was wondering about different ideas like lining with felt or something, or doing maybe even like this, if we were going to do those sock type design, put silicone, do a layer of that at first, or some other, probably silicone, I think would be better, a first layer, and then coat, just on the bottom pads, maybe around, to wrap around where your skin would touch or where you're coating all the way. But then do the plastic dip. I don't know. Anyways, so I just wanted to document this. Finally decided I better move forward with a Craftsman. Those two rear tires are in pretty rough shape, and I'm going to remove them and try to do this on them, see how it works. I figure I'll use one has an inner tube, so it's motivating me even more because I can impregnate basically with this Type 2 silicone, and then maybe do like, I'm guessing Reynolds, like saran wrap or something. I'll line around the inner tube, put the inner tube in just to have more pressure against the inside wall of the tire for the layers to set, and then I'll probably just pull that off, pull the visqueen out, because otherwise they might not set real well. I'll probably have to moisten up a little bit too, wash real well, make sure the inside tire wall's not too dry. When I do that, it might be a good idea just to use an inner tube and do this design. I don't really want to. I think it'd be a good way to press the material up against the inside wall, so it's getting me motivated having such extreme tires. Technically I have the Ford YT16, those odd 22-inch tires I was originally going to do this with, but I'll go ahead and get working on the Craftsman. I think that'll be an easy fix. So what I did was basically I cut the top, saving the tops, I actually pulled the tags out too. Technically the tags are on the floor down there. I need to sweep up. This other side had a stitch for like your finger to go through. Well, I pulled those apart and saved the thread too. Those are Kevlar also. Then I basically pulled, these are 2 layers, pull it out, then you have this really long continuous piece of fabric. So that's really cool. That actually makes a good, I think that's like, 2 on each sidewall might do, and then can run 2 more down the center for at least 1 ply. And technically, since, as you can see when you cut that tube, let me get a nice little sheet like I was mentioning. So that would be probably 2 of these would go the full circumference. And these will wind up being cut. I see, I'll probably do like a cut and then I'll overlap. So technically the sidewalls will get, on the lower side at least, multi-ply. Unfortunately, it's probably not where they crack. They usually crack higher up. So anyways, that should at least seal everything. I don't see any cracks on the exterior. I'm still going to do, I figure total 1, 2, 4, 6 of these for each tire. Most likely, I actually am debating a little bit. The treads look really good. It's only the sidewalls that are cracked from running out of air or something like that. I don't know what unless there was a hole on the tread surface. But it looks like the sidewalls, so I'll do the sidewalls for sure, and probably while I'm at it. We'll see. I'll get a feel for it when I get to it. I don't know. We'll see. I'll probably be more lazier than extra work. But yeah. So I did a few of these and have ready to. I'm gonna try to move forward. We'll see when I get to this next. But at least that's progress. Figured I'd share.